Which would hit you harder, hearing someone say, "I love you," or "I'm in love with you"? Most people think they mean the exact same thing, but the truth is, they can describe two completely different emotions. Loving someone and being in love with them aren't always equal, and understanding the difference could completely change how you see relationships. Here are 7 major differences between love and being in love that might finally make things clearer for you. Number 1. Choice versus emotion. Loving someone is often a decision you consciously make, but falling in love usually isn't something you can fully control. That's why people sometimes develop feelings for someone they know isn't good for them, someone unavailable, or even someone they barely know at all. Attraction can happen suddenly and irrationally because emotions don't always follow logic. But loving someone, whether it's a friend, family member, or partner, usually comes from choosing to care for them consistently. And just like love can be chosen, there are times people also choose to walk away and stop giving that love to someone who hurts them. But when you're truly in love, turning those feelings off is rarely that simple. Number 2. Gradual versus immediate. Have you ever met someone who instantly consumed your thoughts? Someone whose smile alone made your heart race, and whose presence felt almost magnetic. That overwhelming emotional rush is what being in love often feels like. It's intense, exciting, passionate, and sometimes happens so quickly it catches you completely off guard. Love, however, usually builds differently. It grows little by little through shared memories, late-night conversations, trust, laughter, and meaningful moments together. Over time, those small experiences slowly deepen your connection until one day you realize you genuinely care about them in a way that runs far deeper than excitement alone. Number 3. Lasting versus fleeting. One painful truth about being in love is that people can sometimes fall out of it just as quickly as they fell into it. A single betrayal, argument, disappointment, or hidden flaw can suddenly weaken feelings that once seemed overwhelming. Studies even suggest that passionate romantic love often reaches its peak within the first 6 to 12 months before gradually fading for many couples. Love, on the other hand, tends to be far more stable and enduring because it isn't built only on emotional highs. Instead, it grows stronger through trust, comfort, honesty, and emotional security. It may not always feel thrilling every second, but it creates a bond that survives difficult seasons and continues to deepen over time. Number 4. Challenging versus easy. A lot of people believe love should always feel effortless, but that's only partially true. Being in love often feels easy in the beginning because chemistry and attraction naturally create excitement. The butterflies, the sparks, the constant thinking about them, it all feels magical without much effort. But that intense feeling doesn't stay forever. Real love eventually requires patience, communication, compromise, and emotional maturity. There will be misunderstandings, disagreements, stressful moments, and sacrifices along the way. Yet when you truly love someone, instead of simply being in love with them, you continue choosing each other even during the difficult moments. That's what makes lasting relationships stronger. Number 5. Sacrifice versus support. Think about someone you've had a huge crush on before. Would you truly give up your own comfort, happiness, or opportunities for them? Most people probably wouldn't, because deep down they know those feelings may eventually fade. When you're simply in love, you may support someone and care about them deeply, but you're not always ready to carry responsibility for their happiness. Real love, however, often requires selflessness. It means putting effort into the relationship even when it's inconvenient. It means making sacrifices, considering their needs, and treating their well-being as something just as important as your own. Genuine love is about commitment, not just feelings. Number 6. Partnership versus ownership. When romantic emotions become extremely intense, people sometimes become possessive without realizing it. They want constant attention, reassurance, and validation because they fear losing the person they're attached to. Jealousy can grow easily, and if left unchecked, those emotions can become controlling or unhealthy. But true love focuses more on partnership than possession. Healthy love allows both people the freedom to grow as individuals while still supporting each other fully. There's trust, respect, independence, and understanding instead of fear and control. Love doesn't try to own someone, it chooses to walk beside them. And number 7, how they feel versus how you feel. Finally, one of the biggest differences comes down to focus. Being in love is often centered around your own emotions, how excited they make you feel, how much happiness they bring into your life, and how strongly you crave their attention. And sometimes, those feelings only last as long as they continue meeting your emotional needs. But genuine love shifts the focus outward. You begin caring deeply about whether they feel safe, valued, appreciated, respected, and understood. Their happiness matters to you just as much as your own. Love becomes less about receiving and more about genuinely giving. Did this video help you understand the difference between love and being in love a little better? Which one do you think matters more in a lasting relationship? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like, share it with someone who might relate to it, and subscribe to Psych Beauty for more relationship and psychology content. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.